So Virgil, let me ask you, let's come back to Astral Connections now and the workshops you're going to do here. And can you give the audience an idea of your workshop, what they can expect when they come in?
Okay, one thing with a workshop, when I give a class, I make the people in charge my students. Many instructors, they have their own agenda. They say, I'm going to teach this, and I'm going to teach that, and I'm going to teach this. And that works very well, and I used to be like that. But I've learned that my class, my students are the most important thing. So the first thing I'll do is hand out a sheet of paper and say, you came here to learn something. Tell me what you want to learn in this class. So everyone will donate, and I'll make sure before the class I have made myself accountable to every single person in the room that the reason that they came did get answered. You know, their money they paid, if all I answer is their question, they will be happy. I walked away with that. So whatever that question,
right,
that's there. Then the other thing is, from those questions we start off the class, and then we learn how to empower people. They are the answer, not me.
Right.
So you get them discovering things about themselves as they go through the class that they're able to do and that they can use in their lives and everything to change things for where they want to go. Now, being in psychic, I can be able to pick up and go to answers that they wouldn't necessarily come for, or possibly haven't had the courage to look at. Maybe if you just look at this way or so. But that's how I work as a psychic, looking into the person and, okay, you just said all that, but without telling me and without telling him what do you really want.
Right.
No, just what's wrong with wanting the truth about what you really want. And this is one moment we grant you complete courage. And generally I try to allow everyone to say, how many of you understand that you are unique? You are someone special. Everyone else in the class is different, but you are you. No one else is like you, has ever existed before. No one like you will exist in the future. That you are unique. And I'll have everyone put their hands up. Okay. So, now, how many of you, knowing that you're unique, will it also accept to treat everyone else in the room as if they are unique as well? Because if you want to be treated uniquely, you must also respect that they are. So everyone in this class, regardless of whether you object with them or you agree, it doesn't matter. Because we're going to allow you to be who you are, and the return is you will allow everyone to be who they are. There's too much division in the world. And so then everyone is empowered to go with their own unique individual spot. And if someone comes up with something that is diametrically opposite to everything that you know and believe, you don't feel judged. That's them. They're allowed to be me. I'm allowed to be me. And so everyone is empowered. So those are really important things. And then we go through how you use the energies on the other side. We have to find that, but within the belief system of the whole room.
Right. Now there's many tools that an individual can harness in order to access or employ their own gifts.
Yes.
And will you also go through some of those? For example, crystals.
Yes, crystals. Yes, because here at Astral, there are really important crystals. They're under $5. They don't have to cost a fortune. But you can pick up a crystal that can really work with you. Some people don't need crystals. Some people can really use it. It's just like a policeman. He needs a radio to be in contact with everyone else. It's critically important that he can call for help or call for an ambulance or call. So he needs crystals. He needs a crystal in his radio to allow him to communicate that way. Well, as people in life, crystals do exactly the same thing. They connect you, but it's like a spiritual radio station. And you need help. It allows you to call help or able to receive help. But it's your intuition, your first hunch, your first ability. What was your first thought there? So you learn teach the person how to use the crystal just as a companion so they can work with you to be able to do that. Yeah, but that may not be true for every single class.
Absolutely, and,
you know.
and different tools, I guess,
exactly.
for the different individuals.
Just like one person, she was highly connected to the old Norse Viking culture. So she was a natural one for runes.
Right.
So I said, heaven's sake, go and buy yourself a good set of runes out of wood, and as I said, just let your intuition take over. So she went somewhere, she bought runes, and then she went to a different place to buy the book, and she got the perfect book, which was not at the first place. She knew, because there's several books of runes, and then said, okay, give me a reading. She said, I haven't done anything. Doesn't matter. Just pick it, let me. And I did, we went through the runes, I drew 3, I said, give me a reading. And she gave me a perfect reading. She scored 95%. She says, I don't know what I'm doing. I said, do you know how important it is not to know what you're doing? It's that ignorance that gives you that distance.
Right. So ignorance is bliss.
Oh yeah. You know, some people, I can't read, I can't hear, I can't do anything. So what you do with a person like this, a person who's saying that, chances are they are one of the most gifted people in the room. So what you have to do, okay, can we pretend we are children today? Can we pretend you're going to imagine? And not one of the things you say has to be right. There's no right here. You're just going to say the first thing and there's no judgment. You're going to let yourself go. Be a child. Just participate. And so, okay, now write about this person. And you write everything. And when they go from that viewpoint, and it's totally imaginary, they don't have to find what the truth is. Do you know it's 90% right? It's more accurate than if a reader sat down in front of them but that was imaginary. That's right. That's how you get people tied to them. Demonstrate.
That's how connections occur.
That's a connection. So, oh my gosh, I can do this. And you see their jaw. You mean it was, I just made that up? No, it really works. So that's part of it. You allow the person to discover the beauty, the light that's inside them, and then you just watch them run.
Wow.
You know.
Well, I'm looking forward to your classes here.
So it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to
we'll
be
have
fun.
lots of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Virgil. Is there anything else you want to share with the audience that I haven't asked you about?
Remember, when you're looking for things, you are the answer. No one is ever given a question or a problem to which you don't have the answer already. It's impossible to know a question or a problem if you don't have the answer. So just recognize, no matter how tough the situation you are in life or whatever you're facing, it wouldn't be there. You wouldn't see it if you didn't already have the answer.
Thank you. Thank you, Virgil.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.